Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to introduce another type of conditional structure, the switch statement. The switch statement is typically used when a variable, such as an integer or a character, has multiple possible values. If we were to use the if statements introduced in the previous video for such cases, the code could become lengthy and difficult to read. In contrast, the switch statement provides a more concise structure, improving both readability and maintainability. Okay, so now how to write a switch statement. Firstly, we use the switch keyword at the beginning, and then followed by parentheses, is containing the variable to be evaluated. And next, we use curly brackets to define the scope of switch structure, and then define multiple case blocks. Each specifying a different possible value for the variable. And we also have the keyword default to define if the variable doesn't match any case, the default case will be executed. So for example, if we write case 100, it means that the variable equals 100, the program will execute the corresponding block of code. Now you can imagine that if there were many possible values, if we use multiple if statements instead, the code will become a little bit complex and difficult to manage. The switch statement helps simplify this logic. Okay, so now the number equals 100, the program executes the first case and print the variable equals 100. One critical detail when using switch is the break statements at the end of each case block. Without break, the program will continuously execute the next case even if the condition doesn't match. So the break statement ensures that the program exits the switch structure after executing a case. Let's look at an example without break. Okay, in this case, if the variable equals 100, the program will not stop after printing the variable equals 100. It will continuously execute case 200 and default. In addition to integers, switch can also handle characters values. Let me show you an example. Okay, even though we use characters in the code, computers interpret them as ASCII integer values, allowing them to be used in a switch statement. Okay, this video provided a basic introduction to the switch statement, explaining its structure and demonstrating how to use it with both integers and characters. Hope this helps. See you in the next video.